me, the first time I had the immense fortune of receiving the full Vajrayogini cycle was again from His Holiness, and that was here in Walden. I don't know which year it was. Was it 2014? That was when I had the tremendous fortune of receiving the whole cycle from His Holiness. But more specific, I don't know whether I can say more specifically or more generally. For me, somebody like His Holiness is none other than Vajrayogini. For me, at this point, when I think of whether it is Vajradhara or Guru Rinpoche Padmasambhava or Vajrakilaya or Hevajra or Virupa, I cannot think of anyone else but His Holiness who could really, how can we say, completely, totally embody them. And not only that, I have no difficulty thinking that His Holiness is their embodiment, but also vice versa, that they are His Holiness's embodiment. And so, from that point of view, at this moment, receiving these teachings from His Holiness, as many of us have heard from His Holiness in the preliminary teachings, well, this is actually something that makes my human life worth its while. Receiving it, in general, receiving these teachings, and especially receiving from somebody like His Holiness, it makes it worth its while. I think at this moment, if you look for somebody like Vajrayogini, of course many of us have a feeling that Vajrayogini is dwelling somewhere in some of the 24 places. In a certain sense, that is probably what some of the scriptures might lead us to believe. And of course, it is trustworthy. But in another sense, thinking that Vajrayogini might be somewhere else is the most misleading thing that we could do. I think wherever somebody like His Holiness is, that is where Vajrayogini is. So that is actually really why I am here at this moment to receive His teachings. Well, wherever it could be, whether it is in the middle of the city, even if it is in a public toilet, well, that is where I would go and receive teachings from His Holiness. So the importance of this is that, for me, this may sound very simple, and I hope I'm not sounding very pompous, but this is actually what makes my human life worth its while. So that's why I feel that this moment, this place, is something really precious.